Hello folks, and welcome to another episode of From the Cowshed, starring your favourite Money Mental UK. For those of you new to the channel, my name's Andrew, a part-time eBay reseller and a mental health advocate. And this is a series of videos where we talk about the transition from having stock in my house and shipping container to my new business premises, which I've called the Cowshed. But there's a change in tone because after a couple of hard months on eBay, where sales have sort of plummeted, it's a variety of reasons for that. You know, part of it is down to, I suspect, the eBay glitches, etc., where I couldn't even find my stuff listed on eBay and people couldn't pay, and stuff like that. It really wasn't helpful. And also I've been working a lot harder in the day job than getting a lot more demands in the day job than there had been sort of previously, so I've had less energy to focus on eBay and all the rest. And so eBay's like anything else. You get out of it what you put in, so if you don't put enough in, you don't get enough out. But also commuting to the Cowshed and doing stuff there is taking me away from time when I could be listing stuff on eBay, etc. So what I've come to realise is that actually maybe at this stage in my business, having a separate business premises and this stage in my sort of life and everything probably isn't the right thing at the moment. So I've come to the decision that in 3 months' time, when my lease expires, I'll be moving out of the Cowshed. I found some 40-foot shipping containers in Wrexham, which are massive and has got more than enough room to accommodate all of my backlog of stock. So I'm going to relocate to one of those in 3 months' time. Once tenancy's end, I'm converting my rooms in my house into. I've got a sort of photography room that I'm taking all my photos and doing all my listing in. That's slowly coming together. I've got a packing area now, which you'll have hopefully seen a video on, in my sort of the middle floor of my house, and then on the ground floor I've converted my garage into, well, not converted it, but I've turned my garage into a stock room, a secure garage with excellent protection, so don't try robbing anything from there. So yeah, I've sort of converted that into a stock room for stuff as well, so don't need the extra capacity that the Cowshed gives me, because I can manage all the work, the listing, etc. from the house without having to leave the house, which, if you think about it, it takes me about a trip to the Cowshed and back is about 15 minutes roughly. I could do an extra listing or two in that time, so if you're thinking about that every day, that's say 2 listings a day, 7 days, it's an extra 14 listings that I could be doing, which it's potentially costing me £100 plus in sort of listed value there. So across a week, across a month, that's hundreds of pounds that I'm potentially sort of missing out on, or thousands in a year. So I think it'd be better to do this. I'll have a shipping container temporarily to keep my backlog in, but everything that's in my backlog, I'm clearing down as much of it as I can over the next 2-3 months. I'm not doing as much sourcing as I do. I am actually going to do a little bit of sourcing today because I've had a bad day yesterday, like wheels, or was it yesterday, Friday, with like wheels coming off my car and stuff. So I like to source to cheer myself up a bit. I find it helps. So I'm going to do a little bit of sourcing today, and I'll take you with me for that. But yeah, the minute the plan is just get everything out of the house into the Cowshed, sort through what I've got, clear as much of my backlog as possible. Everything that I've sorted through, etc., will then go into boxes ready for the move to the new shipping container. And obviously some of it will get listed. The total amount of stock I've got should reduce over the next 3 months, hopefully quite considerably, which will also give me a lot of extra money. And as I say, because I'm not sourcing, I'll be clearing the backlog down for once rather than just adding to it. So I think that'll be quite a good plan, really. So yeah, I mean, actually I just want to be in a new shipping container now. And yeah, eventually the aim is that I'm actually going to get a shed in my garden that I'm going to properly insulate, waterproof, condensation proof, whatever it needs doing, that will become my sort of storage facility for the next you know, sort of 10 years or so. And I'm going to convert me loft as well, so eventually all of my stock will be contained in the house. I won't have such a focus on building a backlog either. I'm going to try and clear down my death piles as much as possible over the next 12 months, generate as much cash as I can, reinvest some of that into new stock, of course, but the rest of it will be used to clear down my debts, because, you know, my aim is to become debt free. When I'm debt free, I want to become a full-time reseller. Anyway, that's enough of me yammering on about sort of plans. I've got, you'll see some boxes of stuff here in the back of the car. We're going to head down to the cow shed, drop this stuff off, and then there's a couple of charity shops that I like to go to on a Sunday afternoon that hopefully I should be able to get some stuff in. So I'll take you with me for that, and hopefully we'll have a little haul to show off at the end of the video. See you in a bit, folks. Okay, so we're in the cow shed. It's starting to get rammed full of stock. So yeah, you can see why I don't need to sort anything. We've even got stuff up there. The office up there is full as well. So yeah, no shortage of stock, plenty to keep me going over the next couple of months. I'd like to get to the stage where this is sort of half empty of stock, because it's all listed or sold. So that's sort of the ambition, you know, thousands and thousands of pieces of stock for me to list, more than enough to keep me busy and keep me going. Yeah, I can even see some stuff over there that I thought I'd already sold. Maybe I've got duplicates. So yeah, no shortage of stuff at all. I know people are going to have their views, etc., on my decision, and they're going to say, oh, spend less time on YouTube and whatever. That ain't going to happen. I go on YouTube when I need to relax and unwind, and so that's what I do. You know, and I need to do that a lot because I have a high pressure job, as well as doing all this and a large amount of debt weighing on my mind. So, you know, I like to unwind and chill out occasionally and watch other people's YouTubes and go live myself. But yeah, it's looking like I've certainly got plenty to keep me busy. About 80% of the stock's out of the house now. I've got another maybe sort of well, 20% or so to bring over here. I've still got the mezzanine level there that I can fill with the rest of that stock. So once I've done that, we'll actually be at capacity until I start emptying out some of these boxes and sort of filling them up and whatever. So yeah, definitely needed this space to get everything into sort of one place. You know, it's been really useful for that, and it gives me the ability now to process and list stuff at home a lot quicker, because I'm not sort of stumbling around over pieces of tat, having to move all the tat out of the way before I take any pictures. And you know, what would be like a 10-minute job to list something turns into half an hour. Now it is just a 10-minute job, so it's been really helpful in that way. And as I say, once I've got some of this backlog cleared, I've got all the stuff out of my house, I'm able to process stuff, get stuff listed quicker, get stuff turned over quicker. There'll be a lot less stuff that I have, and I'll be able to move into my new shipping container with yeah, some space to spare in it, hopefully, which I'll probably then quickly fill up. But yeah, it'll be nice as well to have, because the shipping container will be less than half the price of this, so it'll free up some extra money to go sourcing with, which will be really helpful, because I love a bit of sourcing, as you know. Anyway, I'm going to head off to a couple of local charity shops now. So they're too small to film in, to be honest, so you'll probably next see me at home, hopefully with a haul. See you in a bit, folks. And there we have, I don't know if you can see it, it's a bit wet and I'm shining through the window, but a legendary charity shop that's been given godlike status by Ads Robinson, which is a Bernardo's donation centre. Always get stuff from there. The best ever charity shop pickup I had from there was a pair of headphones, well, from any charity shop, a pair of headphones for £5 that I flipped for 130. Ooh, it's dark here, so it's a bit earlier. We've got a couple of items in the Bernardo's, but it's 3:15 Normally I go straight to the tip shop from Bernardo's, but Hiya, you alright? How are you? Yeah, not too bad. I'm live on YouTube at the minute. Hi YouTube. So I got a what was I going to say? I got a couple of items in the Bernardo's, but as I was paying, she's like, "Oh, you're here early. You're normally not normally here until just before we close." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I am." So I thought I'd pop to a couple of the ones in the town, as they're still open until 4 o'clock, and then head to the tip shop. So 4 charity shops rather than 2 today. Not that I've got the budget for 4, but we'll have a look, see what we get anyway. See you in a bit. Every house needs one of these giant Sports Direct mugs. Yours for only £1. They've cracked on to the fact that there's value in vintage stuff. So they have this vintage clothing rail. That's like £30 for that coat. 15 for that one, which is obviously a bit better, but yeah, £12 for a vintage C&A blazer. Occasionally though, we do get to wear a bit of Harris tweed, so it's always worth checking. Alright, so we're back in the Land Rover. Got a couple of things in town, only 2 things. There's more I could have picked up, but my budget's tight in a minute, so I just focusing on things that I know sell well or have a good markup in. So yeah, I got 2 things in Bernardo's, 2 things in earlier as well, so I've got 4 items so far. I'm going to pop to the tip shop as well, because that doesn't close until 5, so we'll have a quick look there. Done about an hour and a half sourcing. By the time I do the tip shop, it'll be 2 hours worth of sourcing. Picked up some okay items in that time. Like I say, if I had more budget, I'd have picked up more in that time as well, but I didn't want to pick up anything that was going to make less than there wasn't going to either be a quick flip or going to make me more than £10 profit, basically, is my principle. So yeah, I'll head over to the tip shop now, see if they've got anything that lines up with that as well. They might not. It can be hit and miss at the tip shop. Okay folks, it's haul time. I went to 4 charity shops and all, spent just under £25, and I'm really pleased with what I picked up, and I think you'll be hopefully certainly be impressed with it as well. Start off with what I got in Bernardo's. I spent a massive £3.20 in there. I spent £2.20 on this 2002 Ireland World Cup top. That'll get listed for £24.99, including shipping, and I'll take anything from £20 over for that. I also picked up this Trivial Pursuit 2000s for £1. I wasn't going to leave that behind for £1. Checking solds, some have gone for about £12.99, so happy enough with that, and it should go quickly at this time of year. Then I went into town, got this pair of G-Star jeans, paid up for them at £7, but they're in my size, so they might be being kept anyway. If not, if they don't quite fit, because they are a slim fit, I normally have these, but not with the slim one. So they don't quite fit. They'll get listed for £39.99, and I'll take anything from over 30 quid for them. And then in another charity shop in town, I picked up this brand new with tags, Peaceful Hooligan. I think it's XXL. Yeah, XXL t-shirt. That cost a £5. That'll get listed for £29.99. I'll take anything over £20 for it. Then I went to the tip shop and spent £9 on all of this. So basically they just gave me a price. Ignore any prices that you see on it, they just give me a combined price for the whole lot. And yeah, this is some good stuff here as well. Got this Logitech force feedback with pedals, got the instructions and everything with it, for the PS2 sort of driving wheel and pedals. Already tested it, it's working. That will get listed for £29.99, and I'll probably take anything over, I'll probably take 23 or above for that. I won't take anything less than 23 because it'll be medium parcel to ship, so it'll cost slightly more. But yeah, I mean that's an easy £25 sale anyway, but hopefully 30. got Monopoly Express, that's complete. I checked that in the store, so it's worth about a tenner, so nothing massive in that. Super Buster Move, that's about £3.49 game, so not massive, but better than nothing. Got this Coronation Street Rovers Return, ignore the price on it, so obviously didn't pay that much. Made by Henderson's Group. I'm going to list it for £14.99 and see how it gets on. This quite a good pickup, this Filofax Pimlico Italian leather organiser. I've seen the prices on these are mad. There's a teal one that's gone for £100, a black one that's gone for 35 like this, so I'll probably shoot for about 35-40 on it. It's new and unused, so really good find there. Somebody got it in TK Maxx at £12.99. RRP was 35, so I think if I shoot for 39.99 on it, should be alright on that. And then I've got all these Amiga games as well. European Challenge, it's probably about £8-9. Manchester United official computer game, probably about a tenner. Football Glory, about a tenner. Goal, I think there's one thing missing from that, one piece of instructions missing from that, so that might be £7 or £8. These Hoyle books of games haven't actually sold recently, but probably a tenner each. I might combine the two though and put them on for £20. This prices go all over the place for this, anything from a tenner up to 25, so I don't know, we'll say 15. And then this about a tenner, so yeah, really good. I mean, all that from £9 is a great value. But if we go through the total value spent, as I say, I spent, I think about £24.20 or £24.20, something like that. We'll say a tenner, we'll say 15, so it's 25, we'll say 45, we'll say 53, we'll say 7 just to make it 60, 70, 80, 90, say 93, can't bother putting 50p in, we'll say 35 for that. So 93 plus 5, 98 plus 30, 128. Say 30 for that. 168 listed value. We'll just call that 12 just to make maths easier. £180 listed value. 30, 210. 40, 250. We'll just call this a tenner for argument's sake. 260. 275. So yeah, from £25, £275 listed value. You know, I'll have best offer on, so I'll probably take offers on some of these things, but even so, for a couple of hours work, I stand to make well over £100 profit. So really pleased with the haul there. Anyway, hope you liked the video. I'll see you on the next episode of From the Cowshed. Bye for now.